Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Yeah, you're gonna look a little bit
Physically stronger. Okay, are we rolling?
You're gonna look like a little bitch.
Yeah, I guess I look like a little bitch. I'm sorry that I'm on fucking keto and I'm on now day 6
just wasting
keto.
away. I don't understand.
Just hardcore parkour. I've been running every day. We have our Jamaican family vacation coming up in just about 9 days, which I'm very excited about.
I'm
And
so
you
excited.
have not done anything
I
to
miss
make
Fat
yourself
Louis because Fat Louis wasn't so judgmental about it. Fat Louis
Yeah.
was down to have a good time in Jamaica.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm going to have a good time in Jamaica. And I'm
Can you
going to
be
be
Fat Louis
I'm
in
going to be Fat
Jamaica?
Louis
All
in
right,
Jamaica, and I will
please.
put on 20 pounds. And every bit of weight that I lose doing a 15-day keto fast, I will put back on
and then
more
some.
and more in
I
Jamaica.
know it's gonna be quick.
My girlfriend's going to get 2 good days of dick.
Ugh.
And then the rest of it is me going to be on my side, just in pain, having to shit for the rest
Oh
of the
my god! I
vacation.
walked around with a stomach ache last trip. The whole time I was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, my belly is so full.
It's
I
a problem.
need another patty."
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. You just mentioned the beef patty. I was like, oh my God. We are just fatties deep down inside, and we're always going to
Deep
be
down
fatties.
inside.
Outside, inside. What the fuck? Harrington?
Down.
Harrington. My thing just came on like wildly loud out of nowhere. It's fine, but turn them down a little bit now because now they're fucking crazy.
Mine's not even on.
Yours
so
not even on?
I
Are you
guess
kidding?
it.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
God damn it, Harrington.
Nope.
Why do you fuck up so much on the show?
And he thinks he's crushing it. I mean, he thinks he's just fucking.
Also,
out
the
here
other
crushing life.
so Harrington produced. Jeni did turn it up a little bit. There we go. That should be good right there. Jeni did a test podcast with Carla, Big J's ex-wife,
Yeah, it was great.
called Fat Moms,
Hell yeah.
and it was actually really good. I listened to about half.
You finished
of it.
Oh no, you got to get through it. It's so much down, Harrington. Way down. It's distracting, and there's a buzz, so I don't know if that's going to come through.
Yeah. Okay. We could probably do a little reset. Maybe do an edit there, or not. Whatever you need, Harrington.
Just
Whatever you
leave
need.
the fuck up in. It's fine.
You know what? It's fine. It's all good. It's a fucking advertisement for
Seinfeld
who you
deserves
are.
better.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So they did a podcast, a test podcast.
Pilot, I guess.
And I've watched the first half of it so far,
It doesn't get. It gets really good in the second half.
which is a terrible strategy for
I know,
trying
I
to
know,
create a podcast.
We're still working out the kinks.
Why don't you just
Get good in the beginning?
It's an audio
Got it.
podcast.
Got it.
Why don't you just take the first? What I would do is I would switch around. I would see if you can make the first half. I would edit in the second half first. And make it better.
You're going to ask Harrington to do all that because that seems
not
like
that
a
much.
monumental
That is not that much.
production for Harrington to undertake
Harrington should be able to handle
for a
that.
test episode.
Well, Harrington, if you listen to the episode, the first words out of Carla's mouth, she says, "Hey, welcome to the Fat Moms podcast," and it just cuts in. It goes, "Welcome to the Fat Moms podcast," and I'm like, "Wow, okay."
And Harrington was like, perfect. Post
Yeah.
it.
He didn't think to check it.
Yeah.
They say he doesn't check his work. He doesn't check his work.
fine.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good, Harrington.
Attention to detail. You got the passion. You got the heart. You got the drive, buddy.
Yeah, you can't teach people that passion.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't teach it. But
No.
the technical
No,
know-how.
you're getting there. You're getting
You
there.
think you'd be able to, after years, be able to teach them the technical stuff. Apparently, you can't teach
Not
them
even the technical stuff. Like I can
just the
overlook.
basic fucking common sense things like be on time, communicate.
That's what I'm saying. I get that I'm a perfectionist, so little tiny things will bother me for a very long time. Like I can nitpick things. It's the glaring mistakes that I'm just like, Harrington, what are you doing, bud?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
look, he's unapologetic. He's
He
playing
doesn't give
poker
a
on his
shit.
computer.
He doesn't give a shit. He's not even doing. He's editing another podcast right now. He doesn't fucking care. It's all good. Anyway, welcome to Gomez Watches Seinfeld. It's your boy Louis J. Gomez with his sister, my sister, your sisters, everyone's
With
sister,
the
everyone's big sister.
Sister Gomez. Yeah, hell yeah.
Everyone's big sister. I like that. That's a good title for
I'll
you.
be the mom. I'll be everyone's mom.
Everyone's big sister, Jeniece E. Gomez. Yada yada
yeah.
yada. Welcome to the show.
What up? What up?
There we go. Very good. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm trying to carry that over to Fat Moms, but we're trying to be a little more like
fat,
classier.
like,
no, fuck you. So what up? What up? Isn't like I don't know.
All right, cool. This you get more of this in Fat Moms. I also noticed you're better on the Fat Moms podcast.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you're not shaking your fucking leg into Carla nonstop. Oh, dude, this is all the shit that Big J complains about. I just realized that. Oh, dude, it's fury.
You're working with
dude,
Louis.
This whole shit. Oh my God. Big J, I need to publicly apologize to Big J right now because
he complains so much about that.
The doodling, like looking at you doodle, and, like it just
punch me in the face.
Makes me want to break your pinky. Every time I see you doodle, I'm like, oh, I want to fucking grab her finger and snap it back.
Extra hard just to say fuck you.
Anyway, welcome to the show. The one show where we watch a brand new episode of Seinfeld every single week. Myself, I've never seen an episode. My sister has seen a handful of episodes throughout her childhood, but really not a Seinfeld fan. We were not Seinfeld fans at all. Really, at all.
No, we should have been.
Hey, I'm becoming more of a fan as we go through this journey. I'm becoming more of a fan. Today's episode was funny.
I do my bagels.
I'll tell you right now. I'll start it off. I'll give it 2.75 bagels.
What? I give it 3.5 bagels.
Wow.
What?
Very generous with the bagels. Ironically,
very funny episode.
It was a funny episode. George, the absolute star of the episode.
Yes, he crushed it. He was so funny. He might have solidified himself as my favorite character in this episode.
Yeah, probably. Here's my problem. I was watching the episode, but there was some sexual innuendos with the boss.
Yeah.
And the kids were in the room.
Oh my God.
And it started making me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had like 1 foot in, 1 foot out on some of it. So I just missed certain like aspects of it, and I'll talk to you about the things you probably fill in those gaps for me.
Maybe not.
But 2.75 bagels for me, 3.5 from you, an average. I think we should do the average.
Some kind of number I can't even.
Why not?
Fathom.
No, 3.5 and 2.75. Oh boy. everyone be fucking cool for 1 second. Shut up.
Guys in the chat, help us out. Drop it below.
No, because that would be between 3 and 3.66.
3.66.
It's not 3.66. That's above 3.5. You fucking retard.
Look it up.
No, don't look it up. No, I got this.
It is going to be above 3.35 because you're you're 3.25.
2.75, you idiot.
You're 2.75?
2.75 and 3.5. The average would be, all right, so it's 0.75.
I'm really good at math.
Shut up. 0.75 divided by 2 is 0.375. 2.75 plus 0.375.
Carry the 4.
Oh, man.
What happened?
Hold on, I got this. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. 37.5, 2.75. Hold on to 317. 317.5. 317.5 is my guess.
3.125.
317.5.
3.125.
3.125.
3.125. You
whore.
suck, cocksucker. You suck at math. That's like everything else.
Well, now I got to bring up your eyebrows.
No.
That's right.
Because I got my math question right, you piece.
So what is it? 3.125? That's how many bagels it gets?
We can't do this every week. So, guys.
No, we're doing it every week.
Harrington, every week come in with
this is the first time we came in with a 0.75. It's going to get crazy.
I'm going to start getting real crazy.
What was the name of this episode, Jeniece?
The Revenge.
I said Jeniece Harrington. Jesus
Come on,
Christ.
dude.
Don't fucking tell me about dead air. I know how to use dead air. Okay, you are dead air. I wish you were dead air.
Ugh. Now we're gonna sit in it.
Yeah,
now we're gonna just sit in some dead air.
Now we're sitting in dead air. How does that feel?
Figure it out.
You little bitch.
Fill it with something.
That's right. I want to see dancing monkeys.
I want to see something in this.
UFOs.
Letting us know how much you suck. Specifically.
Firemen. I don't know. Something.
Figure it out.
Figure it the fuck out, Harrington.
Do your job.
Dead air. Dead air my dick.
Dead air.
Dead
dick across your face.
Dead air my dick right down your fucking throat. In front of your family.
On Easter.
Asshole.
Happy Easter, don't get it done.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Get it done.
Wait, no, next week is Easter.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Easter because
I know you're really he's hyper focused on Jamaica.
Jamaica. We're leaving for Jamaica the next day. Why do I give a fuck about Easter?
I'm like, what about dying eggs for the kids? You're like, what the fuck are these eggs? What are these eggs about?
Because she wants to invite 5 kids over my house and have an egg dyeing party.
Extravaganza.
Do you know how awful that little fucking toddler idiots painting my fucking walls with fucking sparkles and glitter and paint?
You want to come be a part of it?
I don't need my fucking kitchen table having multiple dyes all over
you're
it.
Such a Scrooge.
They're kids. They're retarded. Dude. They just don't do anything.
Who cares?
Even
It's
my son.
Easter.
Even my son, who I'll say, my son is perfect. But my son eats like a fucking eats like a retarded person with no chin. Imagine if you took a retarded guy's chin away and he was just smashing food into his neck and having it fall over everywhere that he eats.
What is wrong with him? Why don't you teach him some manners?
It's crazy.
Taught him that?
I have no idea.
I know Beatrice didn't teach him that.
Maybe Eddie.
I know Beatrice.
Maybe Eddie. Who knows?
I know. You know what? I know Ed. I know Ed. And Ed wouldn't. Karen.
Maybe. I don't think it's Karen. You're blaming the Jews. Always. Every time. Every time. Give her the opportunity. That's my mother. So, wait, one more time. What was the episode name?
The Revenge.
The Revenge. Okay. All right. So, The Revenge, April 18th, 1991. What was the #1 song in the country?
Baby Baby by Amy Grant.
Baby Baby by Amy Grant. All right. All right, Baby Baby. There it is. Oh, I like this song.
The one thing I decided is the music from this era sucked. Terrible.
It's a pretty good song.
That was a terrible song. I don't give a shit about that song. Sorry. Is it like in a movie or something?
Probably. What movies was that song in Harrington? I bet you this in a bunch of movies. I wish Harrington just knew these things. I would imagine he was like a knowledgeable producer. Harold and Kumar. Yeah, that's what we were. That's what we were thinking.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Obviously, we were thinking Harold and Kumar.
You can't be quicker on this.
What was the #1 movie in the country at that time?
Out for Justice.
Still captures America's heart 2 weeks in a row.
So
wow, good for you, Seagal.
That's happening.
All right, and I'm not. Nobody cares about what's going on in wrestling. All right, so let's talk about the show. So George, the whole premise of this show is that George quits his job. He walks in.
Opening scene, practically the opening scene of the show.
Opening scene.
I was like, "Where's this going? This was quick."
Yeah, the boss is on the phone. He's sort of being a pervy guy. He's talking to somebody. Yada yada yada. George comes in, and George is essentially like, "Fuck you." It's like, you know what? You're a piece of shit. I don't want to work for this place. Nobody respects you.
Harrington's wet dream. I was loving it for him.
Harrington wants this to happen so badly for him. He's just waiting to fucking. I think he's waiting to hit the lotto. Harrington has the mentality of somebody who plays like the lotto and looks at the tickets. Like he's like, this is the one. I know it's gonna happen today.
I felt that scene for you though. I was like, dude, one day you're gonna let him know all these things.
So yeah, he walks in and he quits his job, and he's like, "Fuck you, I'm out," and that's that. So then we cut to Jerry and Kramer in Jerry's apartment, and what was this is something that I sort of like missed. What was the whole suicide thing? He said there was somebody that was threatening to commit suicide.
Yeah, it was pretty dark.
It was a little bit dark.
It was Newman.
It was Newman. Yeah, this is the first appearance, quote unquote, of Newman. Harrington pointed out while we were watching it that it was Larry David's voice, in fact, which is interesting. We don't see Newman, but we hear Newman's voice. So I guess Kramer's saying this guy is threatening to kill himself, and Kramer's just like, yeah, fucking go for it.
Do it.
I want you to kill yourself.
Do it.
Which I think is
real ass dude, balls to the wall.
Yeah, pretty fucking real ass.
Yeah, dude.
Don't be threatening suicide.
I don't got time for you and your threats.
I have a joke in my act now about that, about the guy and the girl who dated, and the guy threatened to kill himself, and the girl via text message. It was like, yeah, fucking do it. Kill yourself, little bitch.
It, pussy.
And then the guy killed himself. Yeah. So that I understand that they put that girl in jail. I don't think.
I don't think they should have done that. That's not.
It is what it is. But I also have a different outlook on suicide. I'm not religious at all. So suicide for me is just fucking delightful.
Tap out.
Right? Just the long sleep. Doesn't it seem like you're so well rested?
I'm ready for that. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Are you religious at all, though? You believe in God?
We've been over this.
On the show?
Yep.
Oh, you're going to say the fucking like crystals, I believe in energy shit?
Mm-hmm. That's my religion.
But do you believe once you die that your lights are out? Like you don't. There's no consciousness.
I believe we're reincarnated. I think we get recycled into new.
No consciousness.
New forms. Yes, I think our energy. I don't know.
I hate you.
I know.
I hate when dumb bitches say energy.
I bought all these crystals to bring to Jamaica because I'm going to bring them out into the ocean and get
I
all the
hope
Jamaican
a shark
energy
attacks you.
ocean.
I hope literally. I hope a
excited.
tiger shark comes and bites your
Good.
leg.
I hope it does
while
too.
you're fucking
While
invading
I'm
his
floating my
territory with crystals.
in Jamaica water, in my heavenly, beautiful water.
Can we show them your eyebrows, please?
No, leave me alone.
Show them your eyebrows.
Get
I think
away
they
from
look
me.
good.
No, this is.
She got her eyebrows
fresh.
done.
This is hours later. Let's not even.
Show
talk
them
about
your
it.
eyebrows.
No, we're not discussing.
Why?
It. I don't have a job in Lewis. Harrington, edit all of this out.
No,
Harrington, I
they're
mean
dark.
it. Harrington, I mean it.
They're
They're
dark
so
eyebrows.
dark. I know, right?
Yeah.
They're too dark.
Was it this show that I told the story about
They
the Irish
fade.
children that
They
were playing
fade.
above me?
Yes.
That's what it sounded like. The way they're running back and forth right now. Imagine it's 4:00 in the morning and they had toys though too. You know, I was justified in threatening their dad's life. Everyone should know
You
that.
should have been apologizing.
Yeah. Well, anyway. So, yeah, show them your eyebrows. Give them a little bit. Give them a
I'm
look-see.
not.
Give them a
No,
peek.
they're gonna fucking screenshot it. It's gonna be all over the skanks boards. It's
No
gonna be all over Reddit.
one
My
cares
life
about you.
does not
Nobody
need
is-
it.
nobody-
I'm trying to launch this Fat Moms podcast Fridays.
She's trying to
at
lunch
9.
this Fat Moms podcast.
Yeah, I'm trying to lunch it right onto this goddamn network. So eat it up, bitches. There's no drops here. There's no. I hate you.
What? All right. So, yeah, so Kramer says go for it. Suicide. I mean, Harrington, you've had to have been suicidal at one point, right?
Guys, let's
For
get
sure.
real light here.
How, Harrington, jump on mic for 1 second because I want to know, because my sister's definitely been suicidal, without a doubt.
Oh, boy.
Have you guys ever written a suicide letter?
Who didn't have a long-standing suicide note that you edit as things get progressively
Yes.
worse, adding more and more details as you go along? I mean, are we
Dude,
all not guilty?
I mean, mine started out with by hand, and then I transferred it, and then
buried somewhere on my phone.
my one computer it fried. I had to bring it into a Geek Squad, and they had to get my suicide note off that computer and put it on my new computer.
You ever lose your phone and then you're afraid somebody found the suicide note and they're like, God damn.
That is dark.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I definitely.
But I will say, not since my daughter's been born, because that's not an option.
I know exactly. That's a problem with
Because
children.
she's always gonna know that being here for her was the most important. Because I imagine that a kid.
If I let my sister keep talking right now, she will be in tears. Okay,
I
go.
will. I imagine that a kid, if they lose their parent, they would think, I wasn't enough to keep my parent here. So I would never want her to think that. Like, of course.
Is that how you
you're
feel
always
about your
enough.
mother?
No, she had her reasons.
By the way, you can't make her cry about her mother. We just don't care. Well, yeah.
No, that was
Whatever.
a whole different thing,
But my sister cried earlier today because my sister wants me to be
Oh my God. Why? Why does
Her
he have to pull these dark emotions from us?
her daughter's godfather.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's just symbolic. And she was
No,
like, no,
I
it's not symbolic.
Don't have too many options.
Well, it's not like you and Guillermo aren't going to die.
I mean, God.
I mean, no,
please,
one day you will. You will die. You will die. For sure. And probably before me. But probably not before Bianca's 18.
Oh, please, God. God willing.
Yeah. So you would actually want me. This is how much my sister looks up to me. She would
looks
want
up
me.
to him.
She
Oh my
would
God.
want me
I
to.
literally have not another human being in my life.
She would want me to take care of her
Harrington, you want
child.
to be a godparent? Because I'm rethinking
Shannon and
this
Harrington?
option here. I'm rethinking this over here.
Yeah. But I had her in tears earlier talking about this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dark stuff.
So anyway, all right. Look, moving on. The George quits his job. Yada yada yada. Jerry agrees to mix his laundry in with Kramer's and do Kramer's laundry.
Yeah, what
as
were you
well.
thinking about that? You don't give a shit. You don't care.
I don't give a fuck at all.
As long as it's getting done, Harrington could throw every stinky sock right in there.
Who cares? Why would anyone care?
I don't know. I care.
You care about there being mixing
care.
in of laundry.
Yeah.
I can give a shit less.
Yeah.
Yeah, do all my laundry. Do none of it. Just make sure that my laundry's fucking clean.
I never put yours in with mine. I'm like, here, this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're afraid of the cum.
Not only that, but you work out, so you got like stinky, like sweaty, like gym.
Hell yeah.
Sweaty, stinky things.
Yeah, fucking badass I am.
And I have beautiful Catholic school uniforms.
I was gonna say you have beautiful nothing. You have sweatpants and
I got
shirts
nice
with holes in it.
I got a nice hoodie.
Yeah. So he agrees to do their laundry together. They go down to the laundromat. And then George also at this point explains why he quit. And I want to make sure that I understand this, George quit because he was using the boss's bathroom, and everybody uses the boss's bathroom. Mm-hmm. And then the boss called him out for it and said, "Don't use my bathroom." And that just sent him off into a fucking rage.
Yeah, I guess he felt like singled out.
Yeah, so he was like, "I don't know what I'm going to do right now." And then they come up with...
Hilarious.
Yeah, first of all, it is very funny. He's talking about all the things that he could do. He's like, yeah, you know, I love sports. He's like, I could be a general manager of a sports team. Or a broadcaster. He's like, man, what about a TV host? I could be a TV host. How do you get into TV hosting?
That's rigged.
Yeah, I mean, well, TV hosts ends up being like just a job that comedians and actors take. It's not like nobody goes into a career of like, I'm going to be a fucking TV host. I'm going to host a game show or a television show. I'm trying to think if there's anybody who was like, I'm sure even the ones that you just know from it, like an Alex Trebek or a Chuck Woolery or one of these guys.
What did Pat Sajak do?
They had to be actors. They had to be. Or like some sort of performers.
They had to be. Even like HGTV guys, the two guys who look like Dave.
Double Dave?
Double Dave, yes, those guys. They were actors. They were like wannabe actors, and I guess they just got into this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any path to just becoming a TV host. But George ends up having a decently brilliant idea of what to do. Or who was it, George or Jerry's idea? Which is to go back and just pretend that he didn't quit the job.
Oh, that was Jerry's idea, yeah.
I didn't hate the idea.
I didn't hate it.
Very brazen, very
last chance, you know.
Yeah, last ditch effort. And there's a chance that the boss is going to be so uncomfortable and put and like sort of thrown off by it that he would just let it slide.
And if he's happy enough with his performance, he's like, I don't feel like finding somebody else. All right, let's just let this happen. So, what would Louis J do in that situation? Harrington told you, fuck off, Louis J. I don't need this job. You suck. You're a joke. Shows up back to work the next day.
I mean, I'm not a pussy. It's over. I would make an example of him. I would make sure that everyone fucking... I would embarrass him.
Exactly.
I would make sure that he never got a job in production again. I would follow him and make sure that it was over.
No, he wouldn't, Harrington. You know what? Harrington will choke you out. Harrington will choke you out right there on the floor.
Harrington will choke me out. We did jujitsu the other day in the garage.
Choke you out.
And I
choke
can,
him out, Harrington.
and I mean this. This is like a crazy thing, like in life. Like I can kill Harrington with my bare hands with ease. With relative
How does that make you feel? How do we all feel about this?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, not to be a tough guy here, but I can literally, I can outbox him. I can out-kickbox him. I can do better jiu-jitsu than him. And in the game of mixed martial arts and the game of fighting, I can just get him to the ground. I can snap his limbs.
I hope he has a bigger dick than you.
No, I think it's pretty comparable. I've heard from our girls that we've shared.
Wow! Whoa! Ew! You guys are Eskimo brothers. Oh, you're so
for sure.
disgusting.
I think a couple times over.
I know exactly. Ugh.
I don't think you do.
I hate you both.
I don't think you do.
Those poor girls. Let me just tell you.
They were poor. I would say that. That's a good good description of them. So yeah, but I could take Harrington down at any given moment, and I could choke him within an inch of his life, or I can kill him with my bare hands.
So that would be what you did. So you didn't appreciate the boss's response to George's showing up. Which was basically to humiliating him and telling him what a loser.
No, I did appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was great. Exactly. He did exactly that. So George shows up at the office.
Okay, so now here's my question again. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting
no, please.
what do you think George's response should have been? Should he have just eaten that?
Well, hold on. Say what happens.
Well, you say what happens. What did the boss say
Okay,
to
so
him?
George shows up at the office, and then he's just sitting there at like the boardroom table, and the boss is sitting there, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And then he's like, "What? I was kidding. It was like, it's a joke. That's my sense of humor. That's what I do." And he's like, "What? You're not going to fucking come back to work." And then he essentially gives like a Braveheart speech about how George is a loser and he's a winner. And he's going to be in this position, and then George is always going to be in this position, and that's that. And he embarrasses George in front of everybody.
Get out.
And George has to leave. And at this point, George goes wherever he's at. He's talking to Jerry, and Jerry's like, "Oh, what are you going to do now?" So George's like, "I got a plan." He's like, "I'm going to slip him a Mickey." And I don't know what a Mickey is.
Are you serious?
Do you know what a Mickey is?
It's a
How do you know? It's a roofie. Okay, because look, I put there, is it a roofie?
When James said to you, "What is a Mickey?" you literally did not know? Because I thought you were just telling him that to not...
No.
Wow.
Well, I've always heard the term slip him a Mickey, slip. So why would George roofie his boss?
I don't know.
What's the point? How is that part of a...
What?
Jump on Mike. It's fine, Harrington.
Well, he set up at the beginning of that board meeting that this was like a big deal, that the company party was really looking forward to the 10-year thing. If he roofies him, he's going to be like stumbling drunk, passing out, making a fool of himself at a party that was a big deal to him.
I mean, it's just so... It's not really much of a...
plan. I
revenge.
agree with that. Yeah,
it's not much of a revenge. I got to be honest with you. I'm just like, well, who fucking cares? It's kind of dumb. It's also extremely illegal and weird.
Yeah.
The whole plot line is extremely weird.
Yeah.
By the way,
I wanted George to punch him in the face. I mean, he could have just squared up, knocked him out.
So they go to this party. There's a party that they're going to do it at. So George is like, all right, I'm going to bring Elaine. Elaine can flirt with him while I'm at this bar. And then when he's not looking, I'm going to slip him a Mickey. And I guess he's going to make a fool of himself, which the plan is a little bit weird. So in the meantime, I guess Jerry had lost $1,500 in his laundry bag, which I just didn't give a shit about this plot line. But
I thought Jerry was just wrong on the whole thing, so
yeah,
I didn't care.
Yeah. So he left $1,500 in his laundry bag.
Yeah, like his outrage at the laundry guy, I was like, beat it.
And then he brought it back because I guess he has wash and fold laundry. At that point, to even expect it to come back is just crazy.
Insane.
It's just insanity.
I wouldn't even have gone down there. I'm like,
would I though?
No.
I might go down. I might go down and say something. Here's what I might do. I might go down and just be like, and just read him and be like, oh, just there was money in this thing, and sort of see his reaction. And he should know that I know that I would never go there again. Oh, he wins.
It doesn't matter.
I gotta walk further from my apartment to drop off my laundry now. It's a goddamn fucking nightmare.
You're gonna go inconvenience your whole life.
Oh.
Because you were so dumb to forget about your money. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fucking thing that we find out there is that he had asked for the laundry guy to do Kramer and his laundry separately. So he ends up putting the $1,500 in Kramer's bag, and Jerry had made a big stink with the laundry guy being like, oh, where's my money?
And they went and destroyed the machine.
Oh, yeah. I gotta be honest with you. Some of this I just wasn't paying attention to. I have no idea where my head was at this point.
The kids were really distracting me.
Yeah, the kids were fucking all over the place. But yeah, how did they destroy the machine?
They put concrete in it. You really weren't watching.
No, I did watch them put concrete in it, but was it like unmixed
they were gonna
concrete?
Turn the powder, and then they were going to turn the machine on and get it mixing, and then he's dealing with a mess of hardening concrete.
Did they do this?
Yeah.
They ended up doing
Kramer with the concrete all over him?
I did, yeah. So he destroyed his machines.
I mean, we didn't see the end result, but we're assuming.
Real ass move. Appreciate that.
But Jerry went back to take care of it because they figure one of the machines cost about $1,200.
So they destroyed one machine.
Yeah, but when he found the money, I guess he felt kind of guilty and was like, let me.
I would have never showed back up.
No, get out of here.
I would have banned myself from that laundromat, and that would have been that.
Like I did a bad thing.
So, all right, so they're at the bar at the party, and George, or I guess Elaine, goes over and starts to flirt with the boss.
What'd you think of your girl in action?
She was okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gone for it? And none of it?
Elaine's hot. she just doesn't really know how to flirt. She's sort of an awkward bitch.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
What'd
loved
she
that
say?
about her?
She was like, she was talking about her. Oh yeah, she was like, I'm a nudist. I'm part of a nudist colony.
Yeah.
She just kept on talking about being naked.
Yes.
Which that wouldn't be something that would just make me kind of weird because I'm like, first of all, I don't want to go to a nudist colony. I don't want.
So
people to see
she's
my
not hot
flabby
enough
ass.
that you would have been like, yeah, baby, let's talk about this.
Also, people that are nudists aren't necessarily hypersexual, are they? I mean, maybe they are, but they're all weird. They're weirdos. They're like weird.
Have you been to the nude beach in Jersey?
No, not in Jersey, but when I was in Jamaica, I was at a nude beach a couple times.
Oh, how was that?
It's great.
Yeah.
Just fucking speeding naked, letting my little dick flap in the wind.
There you go.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but being on a nude beach or being like look, if I'm with my chick, it's one thing and it's fine. You sort of like let go. It doesn't really matter. Like the nude beach, I was more comfortable on than I thought I was going to be.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was going to be extremely self-conscious.
No, it's very chill. Like nobody cares.
Have you done it before?
Yeah.
You've been on a nude beach?
Yeah.
Really? You?
Yeah.
You won't even show your eyebrows.
I know.
Take your
Well,
clothes
these are my
off.
thinner, you know.
You've never been thin, not for a day in your life.
My sexier days. I don't know.
Okay, your thick days.
Yeah, yeah, those days. Back when it wasn't cool. Back it's not as cool as it is now.
Wow, this is it. OnlyFans time.
What? Let's go.
Doesn't even make that money, Jenny. You lose a little bit of weight. You know, OnlyFans going, you'd be crushing it. You can easily crush it.
So anyway, the nude beach.
What if you just like
Harrington, would you go to the nude beach?
What if it's just you just drinking milk in different places?
I would do foot play.
Oh, your big fucking
I know, my big
Hulk feet.
There's like no arch to them.
Yeah, big fucking flat stone feet.
Your mother always said I couldn't join the military because I had no arch.
You have Fred Flintstone feet.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah,
For
nobody
OnlyFans.
wants to.
Guys, what's up?
Her feet are calloused.
Yeah.
They have hard edges.
Hair on the big toe.
It's not good. Your feet are not pretty. That's not the part.
They
of you
don't
that I
want
would
pretty
sell.
feet. That's the thing.
Hands.
Do
They
you know
want pretty- they want
anything
little
about foot
dainty-
fetish? Do you know anything about foot
dainty-
fetish?
Yes, I live it. I don't really have a foot fetish, but like I understand. In my older age, I do understand a little bit more why guys are into feet.
Ugh. Your mom used to like for her big toe to get sucked on.
Ew, who told you that?
She did.
Why would she tell you that?
I don't know.
She used to tell me crazy shit. She told me the proper way to give head or receive head in a movie theater.
Stop talking. Oh
She
my
was
god.
like, yeah, you gotta put your head on his stomach. So you're sucking his dick while he's like looking at the screen. And I was like, I'm 8.
You whore.
Why are you telling me this?
Oh no.
She really would say crazy shit sometimes.
Yeah, I knew about the toe thing though.
Yeah.
I had to learn that.
Not good. Our mother was a fucking freak of nature. So yeah, anyway, they're at the bar. Elaine's flirting with the guy, and George comes up and sneaks up behind him and actually roofies him. So what happens is the guy turns around and sees George, and he's a little bit drunk. He's feeling a little bit more kind,
super
I guess.
horny, yeah.
A little bit horned up because Elaine's all fucking being flirty with him. So he's like, George, you know what? I've been crazy. What am I even doing here? What, like you're a great employee. Like you had a silly moment. I want to give you your job back. And George is like, yay. And then he picks up the drink and he's like, fuck, here we go. So yada, yada, yada. He drinks the drink.
Yep.
And I guess he gets really fucked up at the party. And
But how would they even pin that on George?
yeah, why would George tell anybody?
Yeah. Who would even know? He got like blackout drunk. Sorry, that was your poor decision making.
The whole thing was just weird. Like having to explain to my kid what a
Mickey was. Did you like my explanation? What did I say again?
It makes him.
A protein powder.
It's a protein powder. Yes, James, it's a protein powder.
A weight gain protein powder. He's trying to make him more chubby. Yeah.
Yeah, and even Elaine was being like a little sexual, and the kids were in the room, and I was
I
going like, fuck, shut the fuck up,
know.
Elaine, you pig. It was one of the weirder episodes that like stands out as just sort of a little bit inappropriate.
I like the fat lady with no chill.
Yeah.
She was great.
And then
She just wouldn't move. What a bitch.
Newman keeps on threatening to kill himself throughout the episode.
Yes. And the kids are there. I'm like, oh, no, don't do that.
Yeah. So, overall, it was fun. It was a good episode.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. Had
thought it
a
was
lot of funny moments. Very
definitely-
dark, a lot darker. A lot
little
of the
bit-
jokes didn't hold up.
A little bit darker than some of the other Seinfeld episodes. And that's good. I thought that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What is your technique for flirting? If you're gonna flirt with a guy.
I don't flirt.
Give me your flirting
I've
technique.
never flirted in my entire life.
Yes, you have.
Never.
What do you do?
Never. I don't flirt.
If you like a guy, what is your move?
I don't like guys. I like to be friends.
Like, just be my friend.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, how did it?
Don't pull your dick out.
How many times did it materialize into?
Like me and Harrington have a nice friendship because we understand those boundaries.
Harrington is not opposed to pulling his dick out.
No, he is. No, he's pretty chill about it. He's pretty.
No, he's not just going to do it, but
Yeah,
like,
that's
if
what I'm saying. He's pretty chill
told him
about
to
it.
pull his dick out, he
No,
would definitely
he's definitely chill about
let
it.
you suck his dick.
He's no.
Yes, he would.
Oh my gosh.
Harrington, would you let my sister suck your dick?
Sure thing, boss.
I'm right on top of that, Rose. Harrington, would you let my sister suck your
He's
dick?
like, I guess I gotta let this happen.
Right? Would you feel obligated because you work for us technically?
I do have a husband who might possibly listen to this, who might bury me under your garage.
It's a big hole.
I know.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Plan something nice over me.
Dude, digging a hole for a fucking body.
It must be crazy. But remember when Chi died and we had her in a box and we were like digging the hole for like the shoebox? And I mean, God damn it, we were digging.
A
and I was like,
shoebox.
you know what? Let's just take your mother was like, let's just take her and we'll just put her right like this.
Yeah, we don't need the shoebox. Dude, trying to dig a hole for a fucking pair of size 13 Nikes, it's goddamn near impossible.
It's crazy.
It's wild. You need a full-size shovel. The thing is, we had like a little hand shovel, and we were like, oh, we'll get down there with that. That's crazy.
We barely. I mean, I remember how shallow the dirt was over the grave. She was barely covered. And I was like, oh man, somebody's gonna dig this little dog up.
It wasn't good soil to bury her.
You know what I thought to myself? I thought Nick Giaccoli might find her, dig her up, and like
torture us with a carcass.
I really, in the back of my head, was like, these fuckers are gonna find her, throw her on my porch, those pieces of shit.
Dude, if our childhood bullies found our dead dog's carcass and tortured us with it, it would almost be worth it.
No, I would have really been traumatized.
If they weekend at Bernie'd us with our dog and they put her on strings.
Oh my God.
And she was like, "Arr."
And it wasn't very deep, so I was like, they're gonna find her. I know it.
Yeah, this poor fucking dog. And she was already like, this dog looked like the Crypt Keeper.
And she was a tiny little dog. It's not like we needed a huge hole.
She had the head of a Crypt Keeper and the body of like a Somalian child in a commercial with like the ribs poking out and like she was always like this dog.
The best little dog.
She was the equivalent of a 140-year-old woman. She was this old lady and she
hated you.
But listen to me.
Oh,
she
had
would
your number.
shake.
I know.
She would just imagine just trembling, always trembling. She's got no teeth. She got cataracts, can't defend herself. She can
defend herself.
She got these. She has no teeth.
She was tough.
She has these legs that can barely hold up her little frail body.
She is so sweet. That was my baby.
Oh, dude.
That was the best dog in the whole wide world.
That dog. She was also
she smelled so bad.
I mean, yeah, her breath stunk. A dog. If anybody's ever held like a little ratty Chihuahua like that, they'll know what I'm talking about because they just seem like they'd be a ton of fun to kill with your bare hands. Do you know what I'm saying? Like. I
always thought she looked like Ren from Ren and Stimpy.
Yes,
satisfying.
yes.
Satisfying.
Yes.
I know
We're
where
on the
you're
same
headed
fucking
with
page
that.
here sometimes,
I know
Jeni.
what it looks like.
You're
I
my
know what it
fucking-
looks like.
You're my sister.
I know
We
what it
this.
looks like.
It would be really satisfying to kill a little bony dog like that because they would crunch
You'd be so efficient with it, like
bubble wrap. Like the same feeling you get with like bubble wrap when you pop it a bunch. Like you just crunch the ribs and like.
Oh, there it is.
You just break each one of its legs.
You're a monster. What is wrong with you?
This dog
That was
sucked.
my best dog.
This dog sucked.
She was an angel from heaven.
That's my name on Facebook, Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Because that's my porn star name.
Chi-Chi Benson.
Chi-Chi Benson. Yeah.
That would be mine too then, I guess.
No, you don't get the same porn star name as me. Is it your first pet?
Chi-Chi Benson Gomez. Yeah.
Your first pet? No. You had another.
Do you remember the day we got her?
No, I don't. I know the story that like I was there when she was brought home, or
you came running in the room, little dumb Lewis in his little underwear. Jeni, we got a new doggy.
Let's kill it. It looks so satisfying.
I want to break its neck.
Snap its bones.
And that was it. And then we came and I had found this little doggy. And she was the best little doggy.
And you loved her.
I loved her.
My girlfriend's trying to convince me to get a fucking cat for James.
Is she? Yes. Get a
She's
cat.
like, you want a cat so bad,
You
don't
want a cat? Yes. Get a cat.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
See what happens. I'll go pick one up right now.
From where?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Taco Bell.
streets?
Taco
Yeah.
Bell. They live back there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, you used to just find a little kitten
Oh my
behind
God, I
somebody's
remember,
house. You ripped it
yeah.
from its family.
We used to bring feral cats home constantly.
That was it. never got a single one of them spayed.
Nope. That was our.
Not one.
Why
to this day, I've never had an animal spayed or neutered.
I just don't.
Have you?
I wouldn't brag about that. I haven't had any pets. So like Anna's dog, that was like the neighbor's pet that she like adopted. So they took care of it.
Instead of like it's a real trashy, huh? I've never had an animal spayed or neutered.
Yes. You sound like a
extremely-
real piece of shit. Yeah.
Oh, we should get you.
I would edit that out.
We should get you on fucking. Are you garbage?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll
See
go.
if you're garbage. You're
I'm not
garbage.
garbage.
You're hot garbage.
Hot, yeah.
Hot-
Okay,
you're
maybe
a hot, flaming hot piece of
A
shit.
huge,
Stinking piece of shit.
huge.
Yeah.
Harrington, honestly, am I garbage?
You're still garbage. It's not like you've grown out of it. You're just garbage.
No.
Unapologetic trash.
No, I don't agree with that. I think I'm pretty classy.
It's like she spent $400 on her eyebrows. She's
Who
trash.
spent
She
so
complains about
much?
She complains about not having any money, and then she spends $400 on eyebrows. Trash.
I literally justified it
Trash
as
bag.
I've never had a haircut. I've never been to a salon since my daughter's been born in 6 years.
Show
almost.
the eyebrows.
No.
What did you get done
Next
to them?
week.
What did you get done to them?
It's called microblading. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand.
Let me see.
If you
They look kind of fake.
I know.
Let me see.
They're going to fade. Shut up. If you could go and get your little beard filled in with things.
Real beard?
Yeah. Would you do it?
If they can give me a real beard?
If they could give you a real
Oh my
looking
God.
beard.
Where is this wizard?
A real looking beard.
I would love a real beard.
So the first couple of days it might look kind of
Little fucking
stupid.
sprinkles on the side. Oh, God damn it sucks.
I know. You can't
All
grow
I want is just
shit.
a fucking, I want to go to the woods, show up after a couple weeks, be like, oh,
With
hey,
an axe.
what's up? What's going on? I've just been out here being a woodsman.
See? And now I paid for if you could go pay $400 and get a beard, you would.
That look like that? No, I would not.
No. A nice looking beard.
Maybe I would consider it. Maybe I guess. All right, look, whatever. Look, a couple things. Number one, go buy our fucking merch, podcastmerch.com.
Hell yeah.
The 30th of March, which is just in a few days. I got to say, Jeni, happy birthday. 31 years old, just
Hell
turned
yeah.
31.
31 years young.
Very excited about that.
Gonna hit these 30s like
Like a
hey,
40-year-old.
come on. I'm just gonna really
Like I'm in my 40s.
They're really gonna wear me down.
Yeah, now, congratulations on another year of being alive.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. Very excited about Jamaica. Are we doing a podcast from Jamaica?
I want to. I have like a whole vision of like the ocean behind us
It's a lot.
and the
I'll tell you-
villa.
I'll
I
tell
want
you
like a
now,
whole
every
set.
time I go on vacation or even on the road, I say I want to do a podcast. I have these grandiose plans.
No, we're gonna. We
and
have
I
nothing
never
but
do it.
time.
I know
Literally
you
nothing
wanna,
but
You want to
time.
just eat food and smoke weed, and you
We're
don't
gonna
wanna,
do it on the podcast. We're gonna sit and we're gonna have our festival. We can just eat
Maybe.
while the fans listen.
We'll see what happens. Either way, the merch is coming out in just a few days. The 30th of March, the limited edition Gomez Watches Seinfeld merch. Also, if you guys love the show, you can support the show directly by going to gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use the promo code GWS. Get a 14-day free trial. You get access to every single episode of the show that we've done, both ad-free and uncensored. Also, you get access to the Racist Live Chat, pre-release on episodes, and many other member benefits. Obviously, access to the complete on-demand library for Legion of Skanks, Real Ass Podcast, Believe You Me, and many other incredible shows here on the network. Got some live shows coming up. Next month, I will be in Florida, Boca Raton. I'll also be in Tampa. I'll be in Port St. Lucie. Go to lewisofskanks.com and grab tickets for any of those dates, plus Vegas, Cleveland, and a few other cities coming up very, very soon. Leave us a 5-star rating, positive review on iTunes, all that other stuff, right? It's fucking Gomez Watches Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
It's Gomez Watches Seinfeld. We watching Seinfeld. Gomez watching Seinfeld. We watching Seinfeld. I want a song that sounds like that. It's like
Harrington.
boom, 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 boom.
Harrington,
Can you
create a
mix the
bass line?
Seinfeld bass line with a beat?
Yeah.
With like a Louis and Jeni, they're watching Seinfeld, but
Where's Cushion Pusher? Cushion Pusher, you out there?
Cushion Pusher could do it.
Cushion Pusher could be dope with it.
Cushion Pusher could actually.
Hell
He might be
yeah.
the guy. Harrington, why don't you reach out to Cushion Pusher, you little fucking bitch?
Stop doing nothing.
Yeah, stop fucking betting on football over there like a fucking
Staring at
weirdo.
rooms all like an idiot.
Yeah. Gomez watching Seinfeld. It's watching Seinfeld. Gomez watching Seinfeld. They're watching Seinfeld. Louis and his sister. They're watching Seinfeld. Better, bister. They're watching Seinfeld. All right, we're out.
Peace.
Yada, yada, yada.